In this video, I am going to explain you about multi-level voltage scaling. Multi-level voltage scaling is nothing but it is the one of the approach in voltage scaling. See here, as high VDD, gate has less delay. As high VDD, gate has less delay. Generally, when you increase the supply voltage VDD, at that time the delay will be decreases. The delay will be decreases, performance increases. We will see in previous topics also this concept we will see in previous topics also. When you increase the supply voltage, at that time the delay will be decreases. When you decrease the supply voltage, at that time delay increases and performance decreases. But when you increase the supply voltage, delay will be decreased. But in order to increase the supply voltage, at that time the dynamic and static power dissipations are increases. This is nothing but the power dissipation on the device will be increased when you increase the supply voltage, but delay will be decreased. Here with respect to decrease in delay, the static power dissipation and dynamic power dissipation, both the power dissipations are increases. In order to decrease power dissipation, we will do one thing here, that is, for a critical path we will assign the higher VDD, and while for a non-critical path we are assigning the lower VDD, such that the total power dissipation can be reduced without degrading the overall circuit performance. Okay. First, generally when we increase the supply voltage, that the delay will be decreases, but the power dissipation is increases. In order to decrease this power dissipation, we will do one thing, that is, for critical path we will give higher VDD, and for a non-critical path we will give lower VDD, such that the total power dissipation can be reduced without degrading the overall circuit performance. See this circuit. In this we clearly see this. See here, the upper part is the critical path, and the lower part is the non-critical path. For a critical path we will give the higher VDD, and for a non-critical path we will give the lower VDD. Critical path means the signal is passing through the many gates. The signal is passing through the many gates. At that part is called a critical path. Here the signal is passing through the one or two gates or lesser gates. That is called a non-critical path. When the signal is passing through the many gates, at that time we will give the higher VDD. The signal is passing through the lesser gates. At that time we will give lower VDD. This is the concept of multi-level voltage scaling. Okay. In order to do this approach, we will decrease the power dissipation. Without doing this approach, the power dissipation will be very high. In order to do this approach, we will decrease the power dissipation in multi-level voltage scaling. See this one. In multi-level voltage scaling design, we have two approaches, or we have different generated at a different levels. Here we have two approaches. The first one is micro level, macro level, and the standard level. You will see the standard level in depth. In standard level cells, gates are on critical path and non-critical paths are clustered into two groups. Means the critical path and non-critical paths are divided into two groups, or clustered into two groups. We will see these clusters in the circuit diagram. And also the critical path is selected to the higher supply voltage, means that is VDDH, and the non-critical path is selected to the lower supply voltage, that is VDDL. We already discussed this. For critical path we will give higher VDD, and for a non-critical path we will give lower VDD. The higher VDD is VDDH and the lower VDD is VDDL. See this figure. In this we clearly see this. This is the standard cell design or cluster voltage scaling. See here, these shaded gates is in non-critical path. These shaded gates 1, 2, 3, 4. These shaded gates are in non-critical path. This non-critical path will give the VDDL. VDDL means lower supply voltage. Will give the lower supply voltage for the non-critical path. See here, the remaining circuit is the critical path. For this critical path, we will give the higher VDD. This is the concept of standard cell design. This is the concept of standard cell design, and this is also called as cluster voltage scaling. Means the critical path is separated into one cluster, and the non-critical path is separated by one cluster. and for non-critical path we will give lower VDD, and for critical path we will give higher VDD. That is the concept of standard cell level, standard cell design or standard cell approach. This is the standard cell approach. See here, this is the single phase supply voltage. This is a graph for single phase supply voltage for clock frequency. This is the clock graph for single phase supply voltage. Then this is the clock graph for multi supply voltage. See here, this graph, this increase in this clock cycle, this half clock cycle is good for single supply voltage. For multi supply voltage, we had an increase in clock cycle. This is nothing but a clock skew. We had increase that we get a spike in clock cycle. This is called a clock skew. For multi voltage scaling, we have a disadvantage, that is we get a clock skew at the when we are giving the supply voltage to the critical path. At that time only we will get this disadvantage, that is clock skew. The clock will be shaded like this or modified like this by using multi supply voltage scaling or multiple level voltage scaling. See here the second one, that is macro level. In macro, generally for a standard level we have two clusters, and for a two clusters we will give two voltages, that is VDH and VDL, a higher voltage, higher VDD and lower VDD. In this macro cell we are giving different voltages based on the functional box. Suppose we have 4 functional box, we will give 4 voltages. We have 8 functional box, we will give 8 voltages. Like that we will give different voltages for a different functional blocks. That is the macro cell design. This is also called a high level synthesis. This operation is also called a high level synthesis. The macro level operation is also called a high level synthesis. This high level synthesis involves 2 basic steps. First one is scheduling and second one is allocation. Scheduling is nothing but a allocation of operations to the controlling path. Allocation of operations to the controlling path. Allocation is nothing but a assigning the operations to the hardware. Remember these two things. Scheduling is nothing but a allocation of operations to the control path, and allocation is nothing but a assigning the operation to the hardware. See here, this is the Iceland approach of macro level. This 1, 2, 3 is the schedulings. This 1, 2, 3, these 3 macro cells is the scheduling ones. 1, 2, 3, and these the scheduling one, means the operations are assigned to the control path. This is the scheduling one. This is related to scheduling one. Then this is the hardware. +1 and +1 is the hardware. What we already here we schedule these ones. And what is the allocation means? These scheduling operations will allocated to this hardware. That is called allocation. This entire approach is called the macro level. This entire approach is called the macro level. First we scheduling the operations, and these operations will given to the hardware, means that operation is called the allocation. When you assigning the operations or when you assigning the schedule operations to the hardware, that is called allocation. These are the basic steps involved in high level synthesis or macro level. Finally we conclude that when you use the multi-level voltage scaling, the power dissipation is almost decreased to 10 to 15% on the average of 40%. Okay, that is the advantage when you use multi-level voltage scaling. The power dissipation will be decreased to 10 to 40%, ranging from 10 to 15%. Averagely, the power dissipation will reduce to 40%. But at low level voltage VDDL, when you decrease the low level voltage to 70%, at that time the low level voltage is depending on the threshold voltage. That is the issue when you use multi-level voltage scaling. In multi-level voltage scaling, we will discuss that there is a low level voltage scaling and high level voltage scaling. In low level voltage scaling, when you decrease when you scale the supply voltage to 70%, at that time the supply voltage is depending upon threshold voltage. That may be issues. That may be issue in multi-level voltage scaling. The advantage is power dissipation is decreased to 10 to 50%, average of 40%, and the main issue is that of when you decrease the VDDL, the lower supply voltage, to 70%, at that time the supply voltage is depending on the threshold voltage. That is the issue in multi-level voltage scaling. That's it for this topic.